When summer arrives, so does High Noon on the Square. Every Wednesday at noon, folks gather on the Potter County Courthouse lawn for music and lunch.
And it's just a chance for Potter County residents and Amarillo residents to use their great space.
Because these historic buildings just say downtown to me.
And while this historic building has been renovated lately, you might be surprised to know it was not the first Potter County courthouse. Far from it. Sandra Hanna is Director of Records Management. Her office is on the 7th floor of the courthouse, which used to be a jail. In their break room are paintings done by a former inmate.
If you see above the bar, there is a long picture hanging behind the lighting.
And Hanna knows Potter County history. She takes us to the Santa Fe building, where a hallway spells it out.
Okay, the tent began to be a courthouse in 1887 when we were determined by the state of Texas after a vote to become a county.
Yeah, you heard that right. The first Potter County courthouse was a tent, followed by a more permanent structure. There's no picture of that, but it was put up here at 322 Lipscomb. We visited the spot with Potter County Judge Nancy Tanner.
So, this is where it all began, back in 1886, when they built the first, when Potter County was first established. They built a tent here on this site, and later built a little square building. Later moved it to 5th and Bowie, but this is where the county government all began. And so being the first female judge of Potter County, it's kind of cool to be standing on this location.
And we also went a few yards north to Wild Horse Lake, where the city began as Oneida.
But it flooded, so they moved everything towards town. So now you can see the skyline of Amarillo, but this used to be, the business there was the Glidden Sanborn edition, and so they moved it up out of the flood zone.
This particular picture is a courthouse at 5th and Bowie, and it was there for some time, and then was moved and eventually torn down.
It was moved to where the Commerce Building now stands.
The building that you see in this picture was built on what is the current Courthouse Square, but it was built closer to Taylor.
And that building was eventually brought down after the current courthouse was built in 1932. And folks have loved it ever since.
This is my home, this is my yard, and I am so proud of this building.
Celebrating the Panhandle Spirit, Larry Lemmons, ABC 7 News.